everybody, how you doing this evening? Hopefully everybody's doing good. We are going to put the Eureka Groove through the pickup test in the testing room. This is where I put down exactly 7.6 ounces of debris, consisting of white rice, Fruity Pebbles, Fruit Loops, and some sand. I throw it around the room in different areas on the 6 different surface types, and I let this guy go until it's done, and then we'll weigh the bin before and after and see exactly how much it picks up. And then we'll compare it to the other robot vacuums that have done this exact test. I currently have about 22 robot vacuums, so I'm in the process of doing the test with all of them. And as I go, I'm going to try to show you a list of what the other vacuums have done and how well they've done. Then we'll compare them all and see which ones are the best. So I picked this guy up for $44 from Amazon warehouse a couple months back, and for that price I figured I just have to try it. I don't think it's going to be one of the greatest ones out there, but for 44 bucks I had to try it. It's a cool look, different style, and it does have an app as well, which I'll show you in just a second. But very good price, used, but it came basically brand new. Anyways, let me show you the mess. And in this test we have 6 different types of surfaces for it to clean. We got thick carpet, medium density. Over there we have some standard, kind of a thinner carpet, carpet tiles, a wood floor, and then tile with grout. And I put all the debris on every section as you see. Equals exactly 7.6 ounces. After the test is done, we will weigh the bin and see how much of that it picked up. So before I was doing these random navigation robots for 40 minutes and then stopping it, but people have said I should just let it go until the battery dies, and that makes more sense now. So I am going to set this on maximum power. It's going to go and do its thing until it wants to go back to the dock, and then once it gets back to the dock, the test will be over, and that's when we will weigh the bin. Alright, what do you guys think? Do you think it's going to do a good job? I think overall it will. Most random navigation robots do a pretty good job down in this testing room, because they go over the same area multiple times. So without further ado, let's get this guy going. It is fully charged. I have it on auto mode and maximum suction. Let's send him out and see how it does. Why is your bar not spinning? There we go, it must have heard me. Must have needed a second to kick it in. But I think that's a pretty cool feature, having the bar through the top. Of course it's just a gimmick, it doesn't really do anything different, but it's really cool looking. You can actually see the debris get picked up as it goes, which is pretty neat. Hey, what's up everybody? It's been going for a while now, and not sure what it's doing. The app is kind of crappy on this thing. It's not updating. You can see it's still showing full battery, and as you can see, it hasn't even done much of the floor. That entire hard floor section and the tile was not even touched from what I can see. So I'm not sure what the heck's going on with this guy. It's a $44 robot vacuum, and that might be why. It might just be a POS. So let's see if I tell it to start cleaning again and what it'll do. And since this test is supposed to be until the battery dies, I guess I'm just gonna have it go back out and maybe it'll get over to that area where there's a ton of debris. So, not sure what's going on. It's tripping. Alright guys, I'm gonna let this finish. Once again, as you can see, it shows that it's cleaning, but there's no update at all on the battery or the minutes. It has never shown how many minutes, so let this keep going and we'll see if it goes back to the dock when it's slow. It has picked up a lot of debris. You can see in the back of the bin there. It's doing its job. It's just not going everywhere, so I'm not sure what's going on. Alright, so it appears to me like the battery's dead. That's why I went back, and when I just sent it back out, it immediately came back within a couple of minutes. So you can see the app is crap. No change in the battery icon, no information on how long you cleaned. So the battery on this thing just died right away. It missed a ton. It's probably going to be one of the worst robot vacuums in this test so far. You can see it missed pretty much everything over here. This entire section it didn't even get to, and the rest just doesn't look good anyways. You can see it ran over this whole area a ton, and there's still a ton of debris, so we'll go ahead and weigh it just for the sake of this test. But obviously it's going to be very poor. But let's just go ahead and see. This is going to be an obvious fail. And don't waste money on a $44 vacuum like I did. Alright, so I weighed the dirt bin before this test. The dirt bin itself empty weighs exactly 8 ounces. Let's see what it weighs after the full test. So 13.2. So this guy picked up a whopping 5.2 ounces, which is actually kind of funny if you ask me. Because check this out. So 13.2, so it picked up 5.2. Check my sheet on all the other robots I did. And the Shark IQ did worse than this thing. And that thing can run longer and is a much more expensive robot vacuum. As you can see, all the other ones typically get, you know, in the 6s. And then the S9 Plus just dominated. And then you got poor little Shark IQ that got beat by a $44 Eureka robot vacuum. If that doesn't scream how terrible that Shark IQ is, I don't know what does. And look how much it missed. It blows my mind how bad that Shark IQ is. Anyways, so what do you guys think? I had much higher hopes for this thing than that. You think being random navigation, it would have found its way over onto the hard floor. But as you can see from what I just showed you, it hasn't even touched that area. Plus that battery did not last very long on maximum suction. And overall, I would just say absolutely stay away from this guy. It's definitely cool looking, has some different design features than you typically see, but it's a piece of crap as far as a robot vacuum. The Eufy 25C, I always keep saying that. I bought that for $100 and that thing would absolutely dominate this thing. I mean, why did it not come over here? I have no idea. I'll see the video when I edit the overhead shot, but what a piece of junk. But better than the Shark IQ. Oh, that's too funny. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Definitely didn't turn out like I expected, but that's why I do these tests. This thing could have been great, but it just proved that it's pretty poor. And if you like these types of tests, please smash that like button and consider subscribing. Like I said, I have about 22 robot vacuums as of right now, and more coming that I'm going to be putting this exact test to, as well as many other tests. So thumbs down for the Groove, stay away, even at $44. I only bought it because I do these reviews, and yeah, it's not very good. Have an awesome day, and I will see you guys in the next one.